Oh, such a contrast from last night. You can certainly tell that autumn has well and truly kicked in, because I am hot today. But then as soon as that sun goes down, that temperature really drops. So loads of swifts and swallows and whatnot around me. Goodness knows what else. Play hide and seek in the trees and I can't tell what's what. Oh, just been doing some more kindling. But what's prompted me to talk today is like the future, which is something that normally gives me anxiety and procrastination, and I just start to feel overwhelmed with stuff. But then thinking in a positive mindset of what the future holds, oh, that's better, of what the future holds in a utopian kind of way. What's the future of our world, our realm, our land? And I guess the word that kind of summed it up for me is harmony, a balance of both. So a balance within the food system, within the monetary system, education, living, just everything. Harmony all the way through. So no greed one side or lack on the other. And yeah, I've been kind of thinking along those lines today of how that is going to be implemented. Because there's a lot of people with a lot of wealth and a lot of, prospects and security that won't necessarily want to give that up. And then on the other side of it, there's those that are homeless or with very little that will be craving that safety, that security. And it's at what cost are both going to compromise? And that's all through all the systems. Those that have got a nice home, and then have also got holiday homes, and then those that have got all the rented property, the Airbnbs. When there's people living homeless, there's those that can't even afford to get on the housing market and always have to rent. So there's a lot of uncertainty and a lot of correction that needs to be made from my perspective. And it's just been a deep thought process of what that future is going to look like and how it's going to be implemented. And I truly believe, in my heart now, that there are systems breaking down now to start that process. I have seen it for a while, and I've seen a lot of things developing quite quickly. And it's just interesting to have that view of hope for the future, because I do believe it will happen, and I do fully feel that there are that middle gap of generation that are helping implement this in various ways. Some of us are frontline, some of us are doing lots of things behind the scenes, some are just working with their own families. But it's all progress, and it all ripples out to lots of other people. So yeah, that's kind of where I've been at today, while I've been working up yet another sweat, getting more kindling. We finally cleared one area, filled the box even higher. I got the children to jump on top of the top of the box that we'd already filled yesterday and squashed it down at least a third, so we were able to put more in today. Oh, and that sun's just gone in now, so we can I'll soon be having my poncho on again, I think, in the evening, because that temperature doesn't have certainly drop. I mean, I felt such a wally last night saying it was cold. but it was, so I felt chilly compared to how it has been. But it certainly wasn't in the minuses yet. So I was like, come on, sort yourself out. It's not cold yet. It just felt it. Plus I was tired, so that always makes a difference. But anyway, that's my thought bin for today. To think about the future in a utopia kind of way, and to have hope and belief and fairy dust and pixie trust and all that, that it will happen. Maybe not in the way I want to see it while I'm still here, but I certainly hope that there'll be a lot more progress for future generations to come, and then they'll still keep implementing it each generation. I don't see it as a quick process because there's a lot of resistance, I guess, on both sides. So, which is fine. You know, we're all here to learn different things, and those resistances just show lessons in different ways. I guess I'll say that. Because we're all here on a level of learning, and each time it's like in a school, each time we learn something and achieve that level and we get it and implement it in our own way and integrate it, then we move on to the next class, and then we've freed that space up then for somebody else to move on with their lesson. So that's how I see it evolving. So right, I'm gonna go in, get a drink, and just settle down. I don't think I'm going to see much of the sunset. It's gone quite cloudy. But yeah, I'm going to settle down for the evening. So until next time, enjoy the rest of your day.